Hi, my name is Yasu from Japan, and then starting from last video, I decided to talk about my situations, and then one of the topic is my depression. So I want to talk about how I came to accept my depression, and it could happen to anybody, or it could only happen to me. I don't know, but I think I want to make video so that, how do I say, like, I can understand what actually happened if I managed to get through everything. And then looking back, if I have this video, I can look back what was actually going on. And also, like, I'm really struggling and try to get as much information as possible, of course mainly from my doctors and everything. But a lot of people it seems like a lot of people go through a lot of different stages, and then some people might have some experience of being depressed and dealing with the depressions and everything. So I'm kind of hoping that I can get some help or some informations so that I can incorporate those into my life to hopefully get better soon. So this is how it happens. So in other videos I was talking about how it has been so difficult for me to sort out my thoughts, think clearly and everything. And then I was starting to see my psychiatrist, getting the therapy, the cognitive behavioral therapy, and so on. So at the time, my doctor diagnosed me that I'm not depressed yet, but I'm getting there. So cognitive behavioral therapy would be the options. I don't have to take medications, but I have to take days off from work, which I didn't listen, because I thought that I can kind of power through this time. And also, like, there was something that might be happening, which is that one of the major factors that gave me so much stress can be taken care of. So I didn't listen to and follow my doctor's recommendations, and it kept working. And then once it becomes July, that stress factor is already gone, and I thought that I would feel much better and okay, but unfortunately I was really wrong. Even though I don't really have to feel much stress at work and everything, I didn't feel any better. If anything, it got worse. So for example, like, I started to having insomnia, which I don't think it never happened to me. And then for the first time ever, I realized that it's really, really hard, it's really painful that I cannot sleep. And then I was trying to sleep, but I didn't get to sleep. And then I feel so tired, and I feel so unsettled. But no matter how hard I try, I couldn't sleep. And then, like, time goes by really quickly. Like, by the time I realized, it's like already 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 7 a.m., and then I went to work. So of course I couldn't function. That was really a big change. And then I was starting to feeling that I didn't get better. If anything, it's getting worse, even though one of the major concern is not, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then on that weekend, I already scheduled my trip to Osaka, which I do once a year. And I went to Osaka. I ate a lot of delicious food, okonomiyaki, kushiyaki, and so on. And I met up with my friends, and I had so much fun. But I realized that I was having fun, but not as much as I used to be. There was part of me that I didn't enjoy, and then I felt that something is really, really wrong with me. Something is not in place. And of course, I was suffering from the insomnia, even during my Osaka trip, which is really worse. So after I came back from Osaka, I really accept that I'm no longer like at the stage that I'm at the giddy. No, before I'm not depressed yet. It's no longer my situations. I am depressed. I realize that. And then it's just that unfortunate things took place one after another, and it just kept pushing me to the edge. It's just so unfortunate. The following week, something very unfortunate happened. It hurt me. I felt really pain in my chest, literally speaking, and then I felt so betrayed, and I just didn't know why that was happening to me. And then it hurt me so much that I broke down in tears, and then I kept crying, and then I was in my head, I was like, I can just disappear, like vanish now. Like in Japanese called like, I can like 消えてもいいよ. So that's exactly how I felt. So like just luckily 2 days after, that was the day that I already made an appointment with my psychiatrist and then therapist. So I told them exactly what happened and exactly how I felt. And then my psychiatrist told me that, yes, it's time for you to consider taking the medications. Of course, you need to, we recommend you to keep getting the cognitive behavioral therapy, but your situation is getting worse. And then it's better for you to take the medications to sort out the baseline in my mental state, because I had become very sensitive to anything outside of the world, and then I was really feeling uncomfortable with my emotional roller coasters. And then he can really see that clearly I'm not improving since the last time that he saw me, which I agree with him. So everything that he suggested, I really understand, and then I agree with him. So I decided to do the medication treatment with cognitive behavioral therapy. That's exactly how it happened. So I really made a bad decisions that I didn't listen to my doctors. If I took some time off from work, and then I wouldn't have to encounter those very stressful situations, then it might have given me some time to deal with my previous stress and then get better. But I face the stress again, and then it goes down a little bit, but deal with it, and it got better. That's just life. But it's just so unfortunate that this year so many things just keeps happening one after another, sometimes simultaneously, and then I guess I couldn't take it anymore. I'm still not sure if I made the right decisions, especially about taking the medications. But I really want to take actions to improve my conditions, not just simply waiting. But of course, if I don't feel good or better, I will talk to my doctors to consider or give me other alternatives and everything. But that's how everything kind of happened to me. So I think the lesson that I learned from here, this one is that this is just only me though. I overestimated my strength and underestimated my doctor's recommendations. And especially when it comes to like mental state and everything, I really underestimated that I had become so weak because of everything that has happened to me. That's just so unfortunate. But there's nothing that I can undo. I can only accept what has happened to me, the actions that I choose to take, and then hopefully I can start making better decisions to improve the current situations. So, if you have encountered any similar situations, or like any stories that you know how people can get better, please share with me, because right now any help, any informations, I really appreciate, because I'm really trying to figure out how I can get myself better. And then yeah, that's my story. So for you, please take care and have a good day. じゃあね。